So this is this week's Forzathon prize, guys. It's very, very easy to obtain. You only really need to complete one race to actually get it. It is the brand new 2017 Bentley Continental Supersports. Now, I am a massive fan of this car, and so is my friend Andy. So I wanted to be one of the first to give you a review of it on YouTube. Period. Now, obviously it's in a game, it's not a real life one, but I thought I may as well show you around it in Forza Vista first, because you guys really seem to like that when I done the little Tamo race mode. Now, I immediately fell in love with this sort of Iron Brew Orange. I want to call it Iron Brew Orange because, one, I'm Scottish, and two, it looks exactly the same colour as Iron Brew. And I've actually got a bottle here, so sponsor, I know you follow me on Twitter, I'm only kidding. But they do actually follow me on Twitter. So anyway, I think it's a very, very handsome looking car. Very, very sporty indeed. And it comes with a twin turbo 6 litre W12 engine, which you can see right here. Look at the size of it, man. It only just fits into it. It's bloody crazy, man. But I love the way Bentley are going these days, trying to bring out some more hardcore models with like the GT3R and the Supersports, because this thing is basically a step above the GT3R, and in my opinion, I think it's going to be the most hardcore road-going Bentley ever made. So we can only find out when we take it out for a drive. So let's jump into the interior and see what it's like. Now, this has always been a strong point for Bentleys. I love the interior. Now, the colour that it came with, I believe, was kind of like a goldish. At least that's the one I got. But anyway, here is the interior. Look at this thing. Actually, three-tone leather. You get the red, you get the white, and you get the black. And then you get the carbon fibre, sort of kind of diamond / checkered dashboard sorts of bits right there. Do you see it? That is awesome. Supersports at the end right there. It's a very, very classy interior indeed. So I can't wait any longer, guys. I've got to fire this thing up and see how it sounds. If we can start button. It's down there. That's quite a cool choice. That sounds very peachy. I want to hear it, at least with the door open at least, because that'll be better for actual volume wise. Here we go. Are we ready for this? Yep, it has the pops and everything like that. I wish it was a wee bit more grunty, but apart from that, it still sounds like a Bentley should. So let's go ahead and drive the thing. This is one of my most hype cars for this month, guys. Along with the Sesto, it is gonna be good. Righty then, so here we are on the move in the big Bentley, down by Byron Bay in the Coast Road. God, just listen to that. I like to think Bentleys do have distinctive sounds, because you get the obvious Porsche and BMW howl, you get like the sort of Jaguar muscly sound and everything, and then you get the sort of smooth W12 freaking flow of the Bentley, I should say. God, it looks incredible in this colour in the light as well, man. Oh god, nearly crashing into infinity there. So my main test for this car is going to be the grip, because that is what it was set up to do. Just grip and grip and grip. That is what the Supersports is all about. Obviously, it ain't a drift machine, as you can probably tell, since it has all-wheel drive. But it is a hell of a powerboat, because it has 700 horsepower and 749 foot-pounds of torque, which is blooming Lamborghini Aventador freaking numbers. And this is a Bentley GT car. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. And it hits 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds, and in the game it has a top speed of 210 miles an hour. So that is pretty damn quick. Very, very quick. I don't really know what it is in real life. I think it's just over 200, like 205 maybe. That's really, really good for any car, man. Like supercar, GT car, sports car, anything. Because I would like to call this, I don't really know what you would call this, a Supersports GT, because it's better than Super. It's definitely better than Super, because it has like supercar power and everything. So I would call it a Supersports GT. So far through the entrance sections of the rainforest, the turn-in is very, very good, considering the weight of the thing, because it is £5,029, or if you're here in the UK or Scotland, that is 2,281 kilograms. So she is a big bitch. She is a big bitch. 2.2 tons. So you're talking maybe about a Rolls Royce Phantom level and kind of like a bit of a Range Rover sort of level. But it's unlike any other sports car which I've driven, or any sports GT car which I've driven. It's a very flowing car. With these sorts of cars like that have this much power, let's just say, I know it has 730, but the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta, that's a kind of Supersports GT thing. I know people would call that a supercar and everything, it basically is, but the proper design layout is a GT car. So yeah, I would say this kind of competes with that, but obviously the 812 Superfast is out now, so I don't know what it would compete with, man. Seriously, it's kind of dare I say, it's kind of in a class of its own, because there's not really a Rolls Royce which is as hardcore as this. I mean, the only fast coupe that they really have these days is the Wraith, and that thing is quite well away and quite floppy-doppy and everything like that, as you've seen in my review of it a few days ago. So I didn't notice that until now. We've actually got suede on the steering wheel. That is nice. That is very, very nice indeed. It checks my box for steering wheels. It's got the little racing stripe on it. Love that. This thing's really, really good, man. Really, really good. And I mean, when I come into this review, I was expecting, yeah, it's just going to be another typical Bentley and everything, just a wee bit tweaked and stuff, but it will still be the same characteristics of being like very wallowy. But no, as you've seen through that corner there, it corners flat. No roly-poliness in the suspension. It is flat as a freaking pancake, man. And a fourth. Don't hit me, BMW. Already had trouble with you the other day. Oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa. Rear end wanted to kick out there. That is lift off oversteer, if I've ever seen it. I kind of like this layout, man. I mean, it does encourage a wee bit of kick out. It's really, really cool. It's a fun Bentley, man. I mean, the Bentayga I drove a few months back, right? I'm not a big fan of it, right? Not a big fan of it because it's a big SUV. Don't get me wrong, the power of it is mental, but even if I compare this to the normal Continental in the game, like the GT Speed, I think this is honestly 2 classes above it. Seriously, it feels like that in terms of like handling, in terms of just like sheer power and acceleration and stuff. Right, so we jumped over to the dam area, so I really want to take this thing down the Timber Mill roads. I think it would be phenomenal down there. God, I could not believe this, man. For a car this weight and this size, I don't know what I can compare it to. It is... You know what it feels like? Honestly, I know this might be a wee bit kind of far-fetched here. It feels like a Nissan GTR which has went on a freaking binging diet of chocolate cakes. That is what it's like. It's a GTR with more weight. Oh man, never thought I'd make that comparison about a Bentley, but there you go, I've said it. Because it has that eagerness to it, it has that sort of, come on, give me what you got, as the GTR. But unlike the GTR, it's got some soul to it. It has got some soul to it, man. Because you cannot say that that V12 sounds bad. It sounds incredible. Yeah, I know everyone to their own, but still. It's good. Very good. Go on some bonnet cam now. What, hear this thing? Now, the only wee smidge bit of complaint are the brakes. Now, I can sympathise them because, or I can sympathise with them because they're trying to stop, as I said, £5,029. That is a hell of a deal, but Yeah, there've got to be some big ass fucking brakes on this thing. Let's see how it copes doing my favourite road in the game. Move it the way Fiat. That was a very, very close call. That could have ended much worse. Right, AI traffic, could you quite frankly just F off right now? 274th. Wow. Oh man, it flows very nicely through the corners, man. Honestly, this has to be like a genuine surprise car in Forza. I don't get many genuine surprises, but this, I was not expected to be this good. Holy mother of God, this could definitely run with quite a lot of the big boys in this game. Right, so we're here at the Outback Drift section, and I want to see if we can get a little bit sideways in this thing without it doing lift-off oversteer. Oh God, we can. Holy moly! God, if you kick the clutch, she is not afraid, man. Look at that! Holy mother of God! Now, obviously, it's not the longest drift in the world, but the fact that you can actually do this. Hey! Oh man. Is it the best road going Bentley ever? Or should I say the most hardcore-ish one? The most driver-focused one? Yeah. Yeah. Now, obviously there is the GT3 racing car, but as I said and I mentioned in the title, it's the best road-going one. So, just in case people get confused in the comments, because I know some will, I know someone might say the GT3, but yeah, best road-going Bentley, mate. That's what I'm trying to say. But I've got to test it down this wee hilly area, aren't we? I'm going to jump back in the interior view. Oh God. But that's the first time I properly kind of felt the weight of it there. Because the steering in this is pretty damn direct, actually. It's not the most, like, it's not the fastest steering ever. It does kind of take its time to get the car turned, but apart from that, quite precise for the weight of the car. I think this is the first time I've actually properly driven down this freaking bit rather than drifted. It's got enough torque, I mean, loads amount of torque to get you out of the corner there, as you've seen in second gear. 749 pound-foot of the stuff. Oh, me like it a lot, I really do. So yeah, what is my overall final verdict of this car? If you're looking for a high-end luxury coupe which has like proper sporting credentials, and it basically just feels like a race car for the road, or like a proper sports car, then definitely check this thing out, because it is one of the best sort of hardcore-ish GT cars out there at the moment, in terms of noise, in terms of looks, and just in terms of theatre, really. It's a very, very good looking car, very good sounding car, and just an overall great thing. So I am putting my statement or mark on this. This is the best road going Bentley to date, in my opinion. I fucking love the thing. I really, really do. But let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section, guys. I'm really eager to hear what you think about this one. So while you are down there, guys, a like is always appreciated. Your support means absolutely everything to us. You guys are absolutely awesome. Subscribe if you are brand new today, and I shall see you in my next video coming later tonight with the Jaguar XES, and I've built it up to what I want the XES VR to be like. So yeah, it's going to be a good one, guys. Thank you very much for watching again. From me and the Big Bentley. Bye-bye.